So after I watched President Trump speak, the crowd, I mean, they say there was only a couple 100,000 people that day. There was millions of people. From the Ellipse all the way down the mall to the Capitol, it was a sea of people. I would bet it would be in the millions of people if I had to guess. But we walked to the Capitol with the crowd, and when I got there was people outside, and basically there was a big crowd of people, and I walked up the outside of the staircase and walked up onto the top of where the Capitol was.
That's the front?
It was where I actually entered the Capitol was the Upper West Terrace door. Now this was my first time in DC, so I had no idea where I was, how the Capitol was laid out and where the entrances were or any of that, but I entered through the backside where the inauguration would happen. The scaffold was all set up there. So I entered through that side, is what I call the backside. But yeah, I walked up there, and I ended up walking through the Upper West Terrace door, which was open, and I was let in by the Capitol Police. I was one out of 250 people that walked through that door that day. There's video of me out there that I actually stop. I turn around, ask the police officer where to go. He tells me to go through the double doors, and then that led into the rotunda. I was in the building a total of 8 minutes.
That's an impressive place, the rotunda.
Correct, yeah. I took pictures in there, and like I said, it was the first time I was ever, at the Capitol or in DC for that fact.
Keep going.
Okay, so once I entered the Capitol, I walked through the doors, and I walked into the rotunda, and there were the velvet ropes, like you were going to a Sunday matinee. I walked through the velvet ropes, and the police officer showed us where to go, and then I walked out the opposite side, which, according to the FBI, I was in the building for 8 minutes. Now, after that happened, I came home back to Connecticut.
One question.
Sure.
All the time the 8 minutes that you were in the Capitol, did any police or anybody else say you shouldn't be here?
No. As a matter of fact, when I walked through the Upper West Terrace door, there were 4 Capitol Police officers there, and like I said, I asked them where to go, and he pointed to the direction, told me where to go, and he said as soon as you walk through the next double door, there'll be another set of officers, which led into the rotunda. Not one time did somebody say, turn around or leave. And I understand too, hindsight's 20/20, but I didn't crawl through a broken window or under a window or force my way in, or I didn't break through a door. My door that I walked through was ajar. It was on the hinges. There's all video evidence of it now that was presented. But I walked through like an everyday normal person would have walked through if they were going for a tour.